Barbados Millionaires retreat in September. So some updates. We're now down to the final picks of our camera crew and production company that's coming with us to Barbados to film and make an incredible documentary. So we've got 2 film and production companies, and we want 1 more to add into the mix before we make our final decision of who is going to be filming this incredible 6-part documentary about Alfie Best and the 10 guests that's coming with us to Barbados. Now, things are getting really, really, really exciting because this year is an exciting time, because for the people that are really focused on growing their business are going to be maximizing the opportunities that lie ahead, especially now as lockdown is eased. It's about maximizing what we can do within that time frame that we're open, because who knows, we could be closing off again and going back into a lockdown. But true business owners that are entrepreneurs, they will find a way to move forward, to increase their profits, to grow their market share, their market revenue. So look, there's 10 people going to be coming to Barbados. We already have 4 people confirmed. It's going to be incredible because across the 10 days, there's 10 people. And of course, we're staying at Alfie Best's VIP pad at Monkey Hill in Barbados. It's going to be an incredible trip. Not only is it a trip for entrepreneurs that are aspiring, growing entrepreneurs that are perhaps heading towards that first £1 million in revenue, it's also an incredible trip for entrepreneurs that are that have existing very successful businesses. We're going to be having a couple of high-profile celebrities joining us as well. For me, this is going to represent a life-changing experience, because not just are we going to Barbados for 10 days of business growth and mindset, we're with Alfie Best, one of the UK's most successful businessmen, Sunday Times Rich List, etc., etc. I'm uber excited because for me, having met Alfie Best, nearly 3 years ago, and getting myself into the position to be able to go into business with Alfie has been an incredible journey. It's not been easy, and I wanted to talk a little bit today about what it's like to be a grafter, because the people that's coming on this trip to Barbados, September the 16th to the 27th, are people that just really get their nose down, their knuckle down, they're real warriors in terms of being an entrepreneur. And there's 2 ways that we can grow our business. Essentially, one is by bootstrapping our business. By bootstrapping, it means you're utilizing every single opportunity to leverage your business from the lowest possible cost to keep a control of your company without giving it away to investors or selling shares off. And of course, the other way is that you're taking inward investment, you're going to private investors, you're going to investment institutions, and you're taking in a sum of investment money to scale up your business. Now, look, whichever way that you've decided to grow your business, if you're driven, if you're passionate, if you're somebody that can really bring the A game to the party, we want you there with us in Barbados in September. Now, across the 10 days, at points we're going to be breaking down into 2 teams. Now it's going to be Alfie Best's team. Of course, we're 1 team for the journey, and I'll explain the agenda in a second. Of course, we're 1 team for the journey. It's #Team Best. But in a couple of the days, we're going to be breaking down into teams where it's Alfie Best goes head to head with Bradley Chapman. Right now, Alfie is the Sunday Times Rich List. He's nearly worth £1 billion in money. He's got this breadth of wealth of experience, and there's little old me, right? So when we arrive in Barbados, there's 10 guests, there's Alfie and myself and the film and production crew, and we'll be breaking into 2 teams for a couple of days. But I promise that I'm going to absolutely beat Alfie. But here's the thing, Alfie and myself actually don't know. On those 2 days where we've got the Alfie goes head to head with Bradley, or Bradley goes head to head with Alfie, and I'm going to beat him, by the way. So I want you on my team. I've already picked 2 people that's already registered to come. I want on my team because we need every bit of advantage. But neither Alfie nor myself will know exactly what's going on, nor will you if you're a guest coming with us on this 10 days, because the producer is going to be handing us an envelope and we'll be having a task. It'll be a whole day's business, a bit like The Apprentice, a bit like Shark Tank in America, except it's Alfie Best going head to head with Bradley. So it's about teamwork and team building. It's going to be some crazy times, but also across this week, it's about leveraging yourself. It's about, creating wealth and changing lives. lives. And Alfie, as many of you may know, featured in the Sunday Times Rich List website recently, sitting next to Mia Motley, the Prime Minister of Barbados, and he's now engaging in some high-level investment in terms of infrastructure and property. Now, we're going to be showing you some very fantastic opportunities to consider investment in Barbados, and Alfie is the king of property, as you know. So this event is about increasing your mental wealth, increasing your physical wealth, getting a network of incredible people whilst we're there. It's not just about the 10 people, it's about the people that's behind you. But it's a trip of a lifetime because, you know, to be spending 10 days with Alfie Best, with his knowledge, his skill and his attitude, it's teaching all of us as we want to move forward to becoming, you know, successful as Alfie, which is no easy feat, right? But everything's possible. And I was talking a little bit about bootstrapping your business and about taking inward investment. It doesn't matter where you are within your company and where your growth is right now. It's you've got an opportunity to come to Barbados to have 10 incredible days and something that will more than likely change the way that you think and act forever as an entrepreneur. I know, you know, the last 18 months of me being in partnership with Alfie, excuse my voice, it's very croaky this morning, has changed everything about the way that I think and act as an entrepreneur, the way that I am thinking to scale the business. Of course, everything's about putting solid roots and foundations, but this 10 days is about business. It's about growth. It's about networking. It's about leveraging yourself up to a higher level of client. It's about changing the way that we believe in terms of who we are and who we could work with. Let me give you an example. You know, Alfie was saying to me, you know, near enough when I first partnered with him last August before last, he was saying, Bradley, I'd rather be a pauper at the king's table than a king at the pauper's table. And I'm sort of always scratching my head. Well, I'm not a pauper, Alfie, but I am a pauper considering somebody that's worth 500 million. But the point is this, he said, you're better off being a pauper at the king's table than a king at the pauper's table, because the pauper will always eat, but the king will starve. And if you think about it, if you want to leverage yourself up to the level of client that you want to be working with, leverage yourself up for the networking circles that you want to be in and around, it makes absolute sense. And as such, Alfie's introduced me to some incredible people, but he's introduced me and banging into me this incredible entrepreneurial lessons of learning, what I call the Alfie Best Gypsy Bootcamp, where he is strengthening my mind and he's challenging me constantly in order to think on a larger scale with deep roots, but trading up. You know, why would you want to work with 10 clients at X amount of pounds if you can work with 3 clients and deliver a very incredible service, but it's at a slightly different level? So it's taken me some time to get it through, but it is going in. People that's coming on this call, someone said to me that a dear friend of mine said, Bradley, a lot of people think that it's not reachable because Alfie's Sunday Times Rich List, you know, he's got net assets of 500 million. He's on the road to become a billionaire. But let me just explain to you, anybody can come on this trip. You don't have to be a millionaire in net assets. Of course, there's going to be people there that are. But if you're somebody that's growing a business and you're going to make an investment in yourself to be amongst the incredible people who's going to be there, let alone the fact that we're filming this and putting it into a 6-part documentary, and we're going to leverage you, your PR, we're going to film you before you fly to Barbados. You'll be flying in business class to Grantley Adams. You'll be picked up by executive chauffeurs, and then you'll be arriving at Monkey Hill in Barbados, where we have executive chefs, executive maids. 10 days of the most action-packed, off the charts, nuts agenda and itinerary that's absolutely going to change everything for the 10 people that's there. It's even going to change it for Alfie, and it's going to change it for me. But we've got some incredible stuff lined up: investment opportunities, lessons, learning, challenges. And I think that what's going to happen is that the 10 people that come with us to Barbados, I think that they're going to experience an incredible emotional entrepreneurial shift. Networking amongst the right people is just so so important. It really is, because my personal belief right now is it's harder and harder and harder to find real people that have got an integrity and values. It's not easy. It's not easy. There's so much fakeism out there. There's so many people out there that don't have the right intentions, that you just can't get along with, because they're not thinking on the same wavelength. But when you put 10 people into a room that are highly motivated, highly driven, highly respectful, with integrity, but yet they know how to work a friendship, work a business relationship to its best advantage, boy, oh boy, oh boy, all that happens is you just go north very, very quickly. I'm excited to find out more about Alfie Best's Road to Billionaire program, our VIP Monkey Hill Barbados trip in September. All you need to do is click on the following links. I'll put them up on the screen. And you're more than welcome to give me a call to have a chat and say, Brad, look, I'm interested to go on this Barbados trip. What's it about? Let me have a chat with you about your business. Let's see exactly what we can do. Let's have a look now. Let me show you that. Let me show you that. There we go. Are you one of Alfie's 10 guests for Barbados 2021? And the details for the link to find out more about Barbados are below. I get really excited talking about Barbados because I know it's going to change so many people's lives. Somebody might be trading a business at 10 or 15 million pounds, and they maybe wanted to scale that business up. They may be looking for really incredible, outstanding growth. There may be somebody there that's built many businesses, that's retiring, that actually wants to come on this retreat because they want to give something back. They want to contribute, but they're also thinking, well, I'm retiring. I've earned a decent amount of money. I've exited my company for X, and actually I've considered investing in Barbados properties with Alfie and the consortium that's being created. There's many people that just want to come along for the knowledge, for the thirst of knowledge. So ladies and gents, Barbados 2021 is just around the corner. It's the official Alfie Best 10-day VIP executive trip, and it's going to be fun. Let me just put the agenda in the post so you can see the agenda, because it's going to be absolutely mad crazy over 10 days. There we go. Let me see if that will fit in there. I think it's going. I think it's going to send. No, maybe it's too long. Maybe I can't get it in there. I'm using a special platform, and that might be just a little bit too long. But let me put the description in there for you as well. There we go. Let's try that. And listen, today, what are you doing this Saturday? Are you working? Are you home? Are you taking it easy? What are you up to? I'm at the office for just a wee while today. I've got my daughter with me, which is absolutely fantastic. And we're about to go and look at a property shortly. Then we're going down to see my mum. So I'm getting in a mixture. Let's have a look now. This platform has recently just changed. The amount of text that you can put in when you're posting to Facebook. So guys, listen, find out more about Alfie Best VIP trip September 2021 to Barbados. I look forward to hearing from you. Do WhatsApp me so we can have a chat and find out if we've got an ideal fit. And don't be afraid that if you're thinking it's multi-millionaires only, of course there's going to be 3 or 4 multi-millionaires there. Of course there's Alfie Best himself. There's going to be 3 or 4 people that are running multi-million pound companies but are growing, and there's going to be 2 or 3 people there that are entrepreneurs and they're kind of starting out. That gives us the very best mixture that we can get. So ladies and gents, have a great day. I've got a couple more live broadcasts to do. Hopefully I'll catch up with you soon. Take care. Barbados 2021 is just round the corner.